For as long as she could remember, she cried. She felt the weight of the world bearing down on her soul, and she cried. She felt the loss, the hatred, the pain, and more often than not, she couldn't stop it before it rolled down her face. Whenever she cried, the wind would rise and the storm clouds would gather. Whenever she cried, the rain began to fall. No one knew why their tiny town was all of a sudden cursed with constant rainfall some 20 years ago. No one knew until they noticed her tears. Try as she might, she could not keep the pain inside the walls of her home. People began to notice the pattern. They blamed her for the flooded farmland and the landslides. They even began to blame her for the murders. They blamed her for all of their woes. And she cried. And as she cried, the rain kept falling. They threw stones at her. They locked her away in her home. They tried everything to hide her away, but the rain continued to fall. However, one fine morning, the sun was out. Everyone awoke to see that the water had all dried up. Everyone was so happy that they rushed to her home. They wanted to tell her about what had happened. But when they arrived, they looked through an open window. There she lay upon the floor, a gun still gripped tight in her hand. They buried her the next day, on a beautiful, sunny afternoon. No one wanted to speak at her funeral because of the guilt that they felt. They were happy that she was gone. They felt guilty for bringing her to the point of suicide, but they all agreed it was better for the town. As they were leaving her grave, some of the children couldn't help but notice a couple of raindrops that fell on their heads. And then, a couple more. Hi everyone, Ghostpaw here, and as much as I don't like adding stuff to the end of this video, I felt like this was something pretty important. Today's video deals with suicide, and I know for a lot of people it's a really sensitive subject, and a lot of people don't like talking about it, but I feel that it's important enough to be able to tell you you're not alone in this if you're struggling with this stuff. If at any point in time that you need help, assistance, or you just need somebody to talk to, there are places that you can go. I put a link down in the description below where you can contact somebody, a professional who can help you get through a tough time. You don't have to be ashamed about going through this. Here recently, a good friend of mine, his father took his life, and you know, it's tough having to deal and see stuff like that, and having somebody you love closely go through something that causes them to just break down and feel like they're at the end of their rope. I know I might not be making a whole lot of sense. I'm sorry. It's kind of hard for me to talk about, being that, you know, I've gone through some similar situations, and I can't say that I know what you're going through, and I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I'm just wanting you to know that you're not alone, that there are other people here that are willing to help you, and there's ways of going about it so you don't have to face things alone. I know I'm rambling on and on right now, but I just want you guys to know that, and just know that it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, where you are in life right now. Everybody deals with really bad stuff. The degrees, the severity, it doesn't matter. If you're at the point in your life where you need help, there's help out there. I'm more than willing to help you guys out in any way that I can, but I'm not a professional. I'm here to talk if you want to talk, but in all truthfulness, you guys should be out there trying to seek somebody to help you. But anyway, I just thought I should let you guys know that, so I'm going to stop rambling. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.